This is the Lithium 3600, but today we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about this. Oh, ooh, it's got some weight. Oh, this is the Lithium 6000. Let's get into it. Let's get into the differences in specs between the 3600 and its bigger brother, the new Lithium 6000. Right off the bat, the first thing you're going to notice is now this inverter is rated to handle up to 6,000 watts of power. On top of that, you now have a 3,840 watt-hour capacity, which is just an insane amount of power available to power any of your devices for as long as you need, given the circumstances. One key difference is now this is a split-phase inverter, meaning you can run 120-volt appliances and up to 240-volt if necessary. Now that we have the increased inverter capacity of 6,000 watts, it can also support up to a 12,000-watt surge in case you have an appliance that has a high wattage draw once it starts, but once it levels off, it'll go back down to 6,000 and you're ready to go. Now, if for any reason you need more than 6,000 watts of continuous power, why you would is beyond me. We have a solution for you. Using one of our combiner cables, you'll be able to double your power and your overall capacity by connecting two generators. When you do that, not only does your 6,000 watt inverter get doubled to 12,000 watts of continuous power, it can also support up to 24,000 watts peak. And on top of that, you double your capacity from 3,840 watt hours to whatever that is times 2, because I can't do that good of math off the top of my head. Just like the rest of our generators, you can use AC power, aka the power coming out of the wall, to top up the Lithium 6000. Now, you can use that doing 120 volt or 240 volts of power. So doing that, you can recharge this using AC between 800 watts or up to 3,600 watts using the quick charge system with the supercharging cable. Unlike the Lithium 3600, which only has one solar or wind input, the Lithium 6000, it's got two now. In the instance that you're running a 2-panel solar array, you can now charge the Lithium 6000 at up to 2,400 watts. Now, let's say you're running one solar panel and then one wind turbine, it'll now split each solar or wind input to 1,200 watts. So let's say you're perfectly happy with the 6,000 watt inverter, plenty of juice to get you by, but you need to double your battery capacity. That's where you would want to use one of the Nature's Generator Lithium 6000 power pods. You might need some help for this one. The great thing about these is they have an integrated expansion cable in the power pod where all you would have to do is open the top here, route the cable to the back and plug it into the back of the generator and you're ready to rock. That will double your watt hour capacity from 3,840 to that. So one new feature that we rolled into the Lithium 6000, which is different from any other generator that we make, is we now introduced automatic eco mode. The way automatic eco mode works is once the feature is activated on the generator, essentially what it does is it monitors grid power. Whenever it senses that grid power has been knocked out, whether it's the utility companies doing service or there's a natural disaster, the moment it sees that grid power is out, it automatically switches to generator power and it backs up any circuits that you have hooked up to your automatic transfer switch or whichever other way you decided to back up your circuits. The great thing about the automatic eco mode is it's pretty intelligent. So think of it like a set it and forget it type situation. Once the feature is activated, there's no other human intervention necessary to get it to turn on. It just does its thing and it's there to support you whenever you need it. Now, another great feature with this Lithium 6000 is it also includes an uninterrupted power supply, better known as a UPS. Now, the way this works is it goes in line between your wall outlet and whichever device you need it to power. Whether it's a home network that you want to make sure always remains on, it could be a home office, a desktop, or even life-saving equipment such as a CPAP machine or the machines that people need to survive. Having that feature integrated into this Lithium 6000 is something that you can't live without. That wraps up this quick overview on the new Nature's Generator Lithium 6000. For more information, you can reach us on social media at Nature's Generator or get in touch with us at naturesgenerator.com. See you next time.